What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. We got a nice topic today, man. We're going to be talking about Lonzo Ball, and we're going to be talking about why he's at a career crossroads. I hope everybody having a good day out there. It's Sunday. Hope everybody chilling. Um, there's a lot going on in the game, a lot of politics. You know how I go. I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the topic. I don't want to waste a lot of time. I don't want to waste too much time with the people. Lonzo Ball, we all know, coming into the draft, when he was drafted by the Lakers, number 2 overall, it was a lot of hype. UCLA, Chino Hill's product, almost like a phenom in a sense. You know, um, just lit up college basketball, revitalized UCLA. They've had a great outing this past season as well. Um, but we can't deny the box office attraction that the Ball family and Lonzo Ball including, because he kind of spearheaded the whole situation in a sense. Um, LeVar Ball, his talking led to Lonzo Ball obviously getting drafted, very high because, pardon me, we all know Lonzo Ball is not a boisterous guy. Um, that's LeVar. LeVar was doing all the politicking and the talking and behind the scenes, and made this thing extremely incredible. Pause. Like the Lonzo Ball basketball situation, Ball family, 3 Ball brothers, just it was just ridiculous. We just can't deny that. You know, the Lakers select him. He goes to LA. I think he did a great job in LA. I don't think he get enough credit for the performance that he did with the Lakers. He had many great games, great opportunities. I just felt like the Lakers just end up shape shifting and moving in a whole other direction because they was going with the young route, and then out of nowhere they just signed LeBron James, and then they just trade all the assets. And I think let's see what happens. I think they could still get to the West. It's resulted in the championship already, so I guess you could say it was worth it, you know. But Lonzo Ball, nonetheless, moves on to the Pelicans, and that's almost like where we are now. Of course, it was a rocky road with my man Gentry. It is what it is. I felt like I wish Gentry would have stayed just for that continuity. I felt like that. You just keep shuffling coaches. If you look at Lonzo, look at the coaches this man has dealt with. He's dealt with Luke Walton. He was there on the staff when they got Vogel with the Lakers and Jason Kidd. So I'm pretty sure he's worked with them in some form before he was moved. Then you go. So that's like 2 coaches in a sense in the NBA. People don't count the Vogel situation in that staff, even though he didn't play a game for the Lakers. He was hired while Lonzo was still on the roster. You understand? So imagine getting a playbook and some type of situation for yourself, and out of nowhere you've been moved. So then he goes with Gentry. You know, that coaching staff is gone. Now you going with my man Van Gundy. This coaching staff is garbage. So now you already hear things rumblings behind the scenes that Lonzo Ball and the Pelicans are not feeling Van Gundy. That's evident. I've been telling the people that expect fireworks, coming this off season from Lonzo Ball's camp and his agency, Rich Paul included. Expect major crazy. I'm talking about this just the beginning with the situation with my man Van Gundy. It's gonna be situations with Griffin. In a minute, shit gonna get crazy in New Orleans. Remember, I told you, once Lonzo Ball leaves this organization, it will be cursed. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't count. I can't tell you. Or if somebody gonna get hurt, or somebody gonna get moved. I don't know. People gonna get fired. All I'm gonna let you know is once Lonzo Ball leaves the Pelicans, the Pelicans will be cursed. Just you heard it here on Flight Sports TV before when everything just start happening. So now look, he's at a career crossroads because some people define Lonzo as this one player, you know, um, a pass first guy, not so aggressive. Everybody got their own perceptions of Lonzo Ball. We have our own. We know the truth. We know the situation with the point guard log jam up in New Orleans. We know this. Gundy is like the old teacher that was always trying to be hit with his students. Shout out Sauce Boss 33. Definite. That's a definite fact. So what I want to say is, well, Lonzo Ball's best move has to be his best. Lonzo's next move got to be his best move, because you can't get into another situation because you're out of your rookie deal. You're going into a new contract or whatever happens with the Pelicans. Hopefully they don't mess around, match the offers, re-sign them to 1 year, a big deal. I hope that doesn't happen because there's too much influx going on in New Orleans. There's too much indifference. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening with this, that, at the third. So you really gotta make it. It says Lonzo to the Knicks or Bulls, bro. I got Lonzo to the Knicks. You see the Knicks, they having a situation with the point guard position. They're starting D Rose. That was a horrible situation. They need D Rose coming off the bench. Why did they start Derrick Rose? Because they don't have a quality starting point guard. The New York Knicks are in desperate need for a point guard. And you heard what Magic Johnson said. There's no point guard in the NBA with the IQ of Lonzo Ball. Knicks, the definite option. Alfred Payton paying bad late, but yeah. And it cost us a game when Thibodeau had to bring Rose off the bench. I like for them to re-sign Derrick Rose and get Lonzo. Derrick Rose don't want to be the starter. You don't think Billy Donovan a better coach for I don't. I don't like Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan hasn't showed me nothing. Tibbs is the coach. That's the coach Lonzo need. A man who's gonna demand him to play, demand excellence. Nonstop, a garden crowd that's going to demand. What did people say? Lonzo falls asleep. Lonzo doesn't always. Sometimes he coasts. You ain't gonna coast in New York in the Garden. And if Lonzo signs with the Knicks fan base is gonna love him until otherwise. Lonzo and DeMar to the Knicks. That's the goal. If we can't get Lonzo and Kawhi, you definitely go get DeMar. I give up RJ and something for DeMar. Fuck it. The Knicks, we need some hitters. We need offense. We're going to get some offense on the table. Lonzo has proven that he can score. Now Lonzo going to be MVP in a couple of years. And I hope so. That'll be crazy, right? What type of point guard is Lonzo to you? I feel like Lonzo Ball is a quintessential point guard. Almost like a throwback. A point guard that just kind of facilitates, almost like how Chris Paul was when he first came in the league. Not so much offensive, but I tell you what, Lonzo has, if anything has come out of New Orleans, I would say he's upped his offensive ability. He's a much better offensive player now than he was with the Lakers. So I feel like wherever team he goes, let's say he goes to New York and he's able to run the point guard position. No ifs, ands, no buts, no debating. And then now you couple that with the offense that he's expanded upon from 3-point range, mid range, attacking the basket, drawing in the defense, kicking at the shootings, the pick and roll with Zion. Imagine a pick and roll with Julius Randle, Obi Toppin, and the crew. The list goes on. It's ridiculous. It's Flight Sports TV. What's going on, Kingdom?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Hey, good. What's up, man?
Nothing
Hey,
much.
I just had to join the show because, man, I took your advice and just watched the Knicks, right? And I watched them play, bro, and I'm just looking how they played, and I know they did good, this year, making it to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Working hard, what I'm saying? That's good. But when I watched them play, I'm like, hold up, Lonzo really fits everything they need. I'm like, I'm just watching them. They just need that point guard to just have that full ball movement that they need, and it would help Julius Randle so much in so many ways. So
Right.
I'm like, there's no way that they don't get Lonzo Ball because they need it. And I'm watching uh quickly and RJ Barrett trying to get them corner shots. I'm like, bro, this is what I'm talking about. If they got Lonzo, Lonzo's gonna set them up to let them hit the comfortable shots that they need instead of just rushing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I
Especially
think,
now when and the Knicks can't score right now. Lonzo, I feel like he could break the ice on some of these plays where they like get stagnant on offense because people don't give Lonzo enough credit. He's a good offensive player too. I feel it was times where Brandon Ingram was out, Zion was out, and it was I know they played against the Rockets. Like his first game back, it was no stars there with him. It was just him, and he like took out the Rockets by himself. I think he put up like damn near 30 points, if I'm not mistaken. In a couple of games, he had the Curry game when he put up 30 something. So I feel like when the Knicks got cold, Lonzo could hit a three, get him back on track. That's what I think.
right, and I think people sometimes forget that it's like, yo, yes, Lonzo is trying to pass the ball and run the fast break, but if you really want Lonzo to score so bad, he'll find a way to score. He's proven that. And that right there is like why he should fit on any other team. He's not only has no problem scoring, but he has no problem passing, he has no problem picking up slack on defense. So why would you not invest in a 6'6" athletic point guard who brings fans to the stands and gives you production on the overall game? What can you really ask more of? But then again, let's just cut it short. Let's just downplay it by saying, "Oh, he's inconsistent." Like, come on, man. That right there is just like whatever, man.
Pardon me. Yeah, that's just like the BS talk, man. Lonzo Ball, like I said, I just feel like no matter what we say, no matter what even the critics gonna say, I just feel like whatever happens this season, I think this is gonna make or break him. I think this is gonna be his label year. Like, I don't think he's gonna have so many opportunities. Even though he's 23 years old, I think people already have their own perception. So I feel like this year is his make or break year. You've had good seasons, bad seasons. Now this is going to be your season after potentially a contract. This is who you are. So if you come out timid, you're gonna be labeled as a timid player. If you come out, just acknowledge that contract, acknowledge to everybody that we were right. He was in a screwed up situation. Now he's running the point guard and possibly one of the best point guards in the NBA if he's given that opportunity, especially in New York, because whatever you do in New York is much bigger. But I like a lot of potential spots for Lonzo. Of course, New York. I'm being biased, but I think that's a great spot for him along with some other teams. I like Chicago if they didn't have the coach. I feel like they need to get a better coach, especially for players that haven't really done much in the playoffs. And all
Right,
these similar trades. It's going to be, let's see what happens. It'll be
right.
crazy to see what Lonzo do. But I think
Look,
all signs are pointing to New York.
oh yeah, man, definitely, man. And I'm also thinking like I kind of feel bad for the Pelicans because it's
Wow,
like
explain.
I feel bad because when Lonzo leave, I leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Ali.
just be honest with you. The fact that Anthony Davis left the way that he did, and the fact that you're about to lose Lonzo Ball, which is a real centerpiece to what Zion needs, you're really going to go into your franchise is going to go into a whole disrupt when you don't have that person that really connects everything flows. That piece that connects everything. And when you take away Lonzo, what you're saying is you don't have a point guard that can rotate the ball at all or feed Zion in the post. And then you're saying, okay, Zion, now you're taking away a partner that Zion could run with. Okay. And now you're making Zion unhappy. So if Zion leaves in a fashionable form of the way Anthony Davis leaves, that's all, folks. That means Pelicans are going to be what? Some role players?
Basically going retooling for through the draft, doing it all over again. I'm finding another Zion, I'm finding another AD. That's usually what happens. Some of these teams. That's why the Knicks never got the number one overall pick, but the Knicks were able to gather up a collection of players. The 76ers, they've done it as well. The Knicks, they've had some hits, they've had some misses. Frank Ntilikina, Kevin Knox. We've had picks, so they all haven't hit. R.J. Barrett, even though he's inconsistent, but he's a good player. He's a good draft pick that we got from the Knicks. Obi Toppin has proven to be a quality pick. I'm not saying he's a knock it out the park, but he's proven to be a decent pick. But everybody else, I mean, the Sixers, they've had some hits and misses. So I mean, I think that's the future for the Pelicans. Is what I'm trying to say. They're gonna have to retool through the draft because I don't see Zion staying. And once Zion leaves, it's over. The ship is clean. They gotta. I don't know what the Pelicans gonna do. They gotta figure out the situation with Van Gundy. Because that's the major issue. Is Griffin and Van Gundy. But it's no way to get Griffin out of there, is it?
Uh, Last time I checked, I don't think so. Because from what I heard from the media, they still feel like David Griffin has done great things for the Pelicans. I
Right.
guess I guess he got a little credit because he drafted Zion.
Yeah, I mean, anybody would have drafted Zion with the number one overall pick. You would have. I mean, Zion is doing a decent job, but to be honest with you, he's balled out. Like he's probably played better than RJ and John Moran at times. John Moran has seems to be a better closer than Zion to me. But I feel like they got to get some pieces around Zion to really expand his game. Get a better center besides dude. Steven Adams. There's a lot of things they could do. There's many things that could get the Pelicans back on track. It's just they're not going to be willing to do it. And that's the major issue. But remember, once Lonzo leave, this organization is going to shits. It's Flight Sports TV. What's up, Try?
What's up, bro? What's up, man?
I can't call it. What's the deal? Talk to us, man.
Man, Lonzo need to come to the Knicks, man.
Thank you. Please explain this.
This is like, if you're trying to make it big, New York is the best place, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really want that attention and want that shoe deal and everything that comes with it, New York is the best place for that. The best place. This is hit. You got to hit or miss with this one. You got to go for it now. You feel me? Him coming to the Knicks will unlock a lot of people game like Obi Toppin, because these guys not throwing lobs to Obi Toppin. Like, he's running the floor and they not throwing lobs to him. They play with Obi Toppin every day, and you not seeing this man right there by the rim not throwing it up to him. You feel me? Julius Randle, make pick and roll with Julius Randle.
Yeah, he's cold. They got Julius Randle is on fraud alert. I'm telling you, Try fraud.
Yeah.
This is his game right here. He better. Yeah, I'm telling you.
You got to step up this game. I'm not really mad at Julius because they throwing a lot of double teams at him.
No. You got to force the action now.
Yeah. He gotta get to the basket, man. He gotta get to that basket.
You can't go down 3-1 to the Hawks because they're gonna close us out in the garden.
That's a fact, though. But coaching staff had to do a better job at getting him mismatches. You feel me? Getting certain people on him so he could attack.
Yeah, you're right about that. That would be good for a point guard. But you're right about the Julius situation. Julius is kind of like choking.
Yeah.
But I will say, you are right about the defense they're doing, because you might not see it, because I want people to know the Hawks are doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
They have like 2 and 3 ready. It's like another guy shadowing.
It's like a fake zone.
Yeah, you just can't see it because they flashing it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not letting him get going. That's the problem with Julius. He hasn't even got a chance to get going.
And they're trying to make him when he put the ball on the floor, they're trying to make him take this jump shot, take tough shots. They do not want him in that paint.
Hit those mid range, but he got to attack the basket a little bit first, then to open up his jumpers. But he got to have a big game today. They have to win today. This is a must win for the New York.
It's a must win, man.
And even if they lose, which I hope they don't, they can't. Julius got to play well. Julius can't come out here and don't put up 15 points. Like, come on, he can't come here with 9 and 6 and 7. Like, no way. Come on, man.
I think Mitchell Robinson would have been good for this series too.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, because they got Capella.
And that's another person Lonzo could help out real good at next year if he come to the Knicks.
Yeah, Capella is destroying us. Capella's the force. I don't know why Capella don't get enough credit.
Oh yeah,
that's why
he started off a little slow this year.
Much better because that just explains why they need Lonzo Ball even more. Because if you look at the defense, I'm not even going to give the Hawks that much defensive credit because I watched the ball movement of the New York Knicks and the ball movement not good. So it's like you get the ball. No, you get the ball. No. Lonzo gonna come in like, hold up, no. All right, this is a team with structure. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. I need you to go to the post. You go to the corner. You go to the left, and it's gonna work right. And the ball movement in the playoffs hasn't been good. And so I'm not gonna give Atlanta Hawks that much defensive credit.
Yeah.
Because them Hawks defense can easily get killed with some good ball movement.
And then on top of the Knicks wasn't even a good offensive team from the jump. So
right. Lonzo can help improve the offense. You know, the free throw shooting is good. He just got to attack the basket. I think with his free throw shooting improving, I think he'll be more willing to go to the basket and get those fouls.
That's the last part Lonzo got to improve on now is finishing at the basket.
But the Knicks are going to be looking for a point guard, y'all. Alfred Payton is not the option. Derrick Rose, he need to stay on the bench.
Yeah.
I'll Tibbs keep him on the bench this game. You need that offense coming off the bench. You know, let's see what happens. The Knicks need a starting point guard. I hope they get it through free agency than the draft.
I don't know exactly what Lonzo's going to work on this offseason.
Yeah.
But I will say, from what I've seen his first offseason, you know what I'm saying? What I've seen so far, first offseason, it's like, hold up. If he can improve that much on his first ever offseason, imagine what he's going to do with this new offseason.
That's what I'm saying.
That's much more. I think they think this offseason more time, ain't it? Right?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, more time to work on his game. Oh, man, I wonder what he's about to do. You know what I'm saying?
I just hope he don't stay with Pelicans, man.
Yeah, nobody.
I don't trust the GM, man. I don't trust that guy, man.
Who? You talking about my man?
It's Daniel. That's the name. Daniel.
Griffin.
My fault. Yeah, Griffin. Yeah, I don't trust Griffin, man.
Yeah, Griffin is a trip, man. He got to shit together.
Something's wrong with him.
No, I hope they figure this out, man. This is gonna be a crazy offseason. And due to not many high quality people being going to be free agents, expect for Lonzo Ball to get an overpriced deal.
Yeah,
I won't be surprised if he get a near max level deal. I'm calling Lonzo, especially with the Knicks. I think in order to secure the point guard, and it's not a bad idea for Lonzo to get a max deal because he's 23 years old.
Yeah,
it's the timeline. It's not like
the timeline perfect with the Knicks, man.
It's not like you're picking up a 30-year-old, Kyle Lowry. Lowry might be able to give you one or two more years at this level, and then he's out of here. You're talking about Lonzo for the next 10.
And then the thing is, people who are worse than Lonzo got more money. So, like, come on. Like, how does he not get more money? Like, what was Bledsoe's contract and Stephen Adams' contract? $17 million? What was it?
I can't
remember. It was something like that.
Yeah, I know it was enough to where Lonzo can get more than $17 million, $15 million. You gotta give him that. And it's good to invest in young players who can do something like that.
Exactly.
It's going to retire in 1 year. Like, come on.
Yeah, Lonzo, don't worry about it, man. Lonzo gonna get the contract that we all know he gonna get. People gonna be sick. Don't worry about it. Everybody's gonna be paying homage in a minute. When free agency start? Right after the season? Let me try to check on that.
Yeah, I gotta check on that.
It's on my downfall. Lakers will make an offer. Rumors. Everybody gonna make some offers. For all the people that say like Lonzo, it's like no bidding war for Lonzo. At the trade deadline, it was numerous teams putting in offers for Lonzo. You talking about the Clippers had an offer for Lonzo, the Knicks had an offer for Lonzo, the Bulls had an offer for Lonzo. I'm trying to figure out. I know it was some other teams, but those were just the main teams that was reported. Who had offers for Lonzo Ball. So I'm just saying that seems like some attraction there. So Lonzo Ball is definitely a commodity teams are looking to get.
Right.
I mean, you see the talent, and you're not gonna move players that they had on the table. You see the Bulls; they was putting Larry Markkinen on the table. So you're not gonna put these players on the table if you're not serious about abusing him to his full capability. So teams see it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the Pelicans is just I don't know if they just hurting his trade value. Maybe this is strategic, which was being done, especially this season, and where they were kind of, I felt like neutering Lonzo with all of these point guards on the roster, and for him fighting and give him credit, he beat all of them out. So you're dealing with a situation where Lonzo had all these guards on the roster, and he still beat all of them out. I mean, I'm just saying, last year, Gentry put him on the bench. He fought his way back. He could have stayed. So fuck it. My confidence is so shot. I'm done. That didn't happen. Lonzo Ball kept going, and that's what I feel like it's gonna keep happening. He's gonna keep improving and keep getting better.
Right, and all these players who was considered trash to the media, they got him out the league. Why didn't get Lonzo out the league? Because he not trash. Y'all just trolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not thing to do.
Like, come on. I've seen people who like they didn't like a person in the league, and they just like took him out quick. You know what I'm saying? They either staged him up to be a bad person or whatever. They got him out the league quick though. But Lonzo's still a starter. Lonzo's still in the league. Like, come on. Lonzo's still on the front pages. Come on, there's a reason. Like, come on, y'all just disrespectful.
Yeah, it's completely disrespectful. It don't make no damn sense.
That's what it is.
I ain't even tripping because I know they're gonna pay homage. That's why I don't even be tripping.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like I already know the truth, And I think once he get in that, if he go to New York and he's starting, it's over. It's over.
Yo, that New York crowd, man. Oh my God, I ain't seen a Garden like that in years, bro.
I'm trying to tell you,
bro.
Could you imagine his jersey sales?
Oh my God, I just imagine Zoe in that building playoff time.
Ball.
Boy, that show be crazy.
Man, it's crazy. And listen, Spike Lee is spot talent. I wonder what Lonzo and Spike Lee would cook up. What?
Lonzo Spike?
They get LeVar in a little movie role.
That'd be funny as hell.
Shit.
What you think Lonzo Ball fit would be his best fit besides New York? Let's give a secondary option and why. Let's start with you, Trey.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I really, really want to see him in Charlotte, though. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I want to see him in Charlotte. I think him and LaMelo in the backcourt. I think it could work.
I think you just want to see him at Melo. I don't think you want to see him.
Yeah, that's the fanboy in me. I'll say that. Yeah, I do want to see him and LaMelo together. You feel me? But
I don't want to see him in Charlotte, but then again, I want to see him next to LaMelo though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just them, all three of them, and then I heard we might be able to. I heard we might get to see three of them in action on the Drew League. I heard. Oh man, I'm about to be ready to see that. Possibility.
You want him in Charlotte too, Kingdom?
Say it again.
What about you? What's his secondary team and why? If it's not the New York Knicks.
I would say I would say Clippers. I want to see him on a Clippers jersey.
That's a
And
good fit.
because uh, let's say Kawhi stays because they got Lonzo. I'm sure they do some because they got Lonzo. I'm sure they do some type of like do some moves around to make to make it work. Um, I say Knicks because I say Clippers. Because all they need is a point guard to be a really really dominant team in the league. Yes, Clippers is really good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't get it wrong. They're really good. But then again, all they need is that point guard.
That
And
leader.
Lonzo, Kawhi, and Paul George, he gets the cooking there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good pick, man.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
Yeah, the Clippers, that's good. I like the Clippers.
Especially if they get Lonzo, they're gonna make some type of movements to where it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, that it's gonna work together. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna work well. That's why I'm not even tripping. And you got and let's see, and owner who's the owner of Steve Ballmer, what's his name on the Clippers?
Yeah, I think it's Steve. Yeah, I think you got
Enough to pick up Leangelo too.
Yeah, he got the money. He got
he got the money. He's spending that money.
Oh, money, and he
What
crazy.
about the Mavericks? Trail talking about the Mavericks. What about Luka?
Man, Luka is a bad man right now, man. You gotta.
Could Lonzo play next to Luka?
And Lonzo play next to. I don't think I want to see that. Luka is ball dominant. Luka is always on the ball, and it's gonna be the same thing I'm seeing with the Pelicans. He's gonna be a catch and shoot player.
Right.
I'm not really sure if I want to see that fully. I don't know.
I like him next to Porzingis though.
It will help Porzingis out because Luka is not giving the ball to Porzingis like that. Honestly speaking, Porzingis got to go out there and get it on his own. I don't know.
Yeah, it look like it's some type of love-hate down there.
Yeah, it's something not right about it. I'm watching the games. I'm like, there's something not right there, man. Porzingis not playing like how he usually play. Like,
I don't think they like each other. They're not the best of friends. It was a report.
It was a report like that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm watching Porzingis play. He's not even coming to the ball. He's just standing, watching Luka just do what he's doing.
Yeah. Right. Let's see that's gonna be a hell of a game tonight.
What's the game tonight, by the way?
I think the Clippers and the Mavs play. That's gonna be a crazy one.
You got it.
All right.
I know the Knicks play at 1:30.
Yeah. That explains why chemistry is so important, man. Mm-hmm. That's why Stan can't get his team together, because it's like, bro, if they can't respect you, you know, what do you think? You think they're gonna listen to you and play the way you want them to play? No, it's not gonna work.
Stan a little crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, that Mavs game come on at 9:30.
Crazy. He's 2 seconds for having the shakes permanently. Like that, man. I don't even know how he's a coach. Really, like I get it. You know what I'm saying? He used to coach, but I hit that spot on the reporters, the intercom people. He should just stay there and stuff. Him coaching is not working out for him, man. He's not for today's game, bro. I'm sorry for him.
You're talking about ESPN when he was on NBA TV?
Yeah. He should just stick to
it. It was good. He was good with that, truthfully.
Yeah, he was. I don't know how he got this job.
Yeah, he had a good voice for that. He's perfect for that job, man.
Yeah, he's not right for
that coach in Brooklyn. I ain't get that job.
I think the Pelicans should have hired the coach for from the Rockets. I think it will fit better with these young guys.
Yeah, that would have gave him a better team than
a better chance.
Short end of the stick. This motherfucker got a shitty team.
Yeah, I think this would have been a perfect job for him, bro.
You know what would have been better though? Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
That right there. I'm gonna say why, because Jason Kidd was one of the reasons for Giannis Antetokounmpo development, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he could do the same thing for Zion. Plus, Jason Kidd can teach Lonzo some things on how to make his passing abilities into a weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that Jason Kidd can flow with these young guys lets me know like Jason Kidd would be the perfect coach because Jason Kidd can help in so many areas of the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? And that's including developing your star Zion Williamson. That just makes it like bonus points.
Yeah, it's definitely that is bonus points. That's definitely crazy. Let's see what happens, man. Because like I said, it's a lot of speculation when Lonzo going. Get in the live chat. Let us know where Lonzo going, man. Let me know everybody's thoughts. I got the Knicks. A lot of people got the Knicks. You know, let me know. Let's get some options on the table. Zion isn't a power forward. Here comes Try. Try was good.
I'm back.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, I got kicked out.
So let's see what happens, man. There's gonna be some good basketball on today, y'all.
Oh, today.
Yeah, this shit just don't stop. Like this basketball shit.
That's how the first round be. You get a game almost every day.
All day too. That's why I like the most. They play all day. You know, this shit started one. What time the next game come on?
The Knicks play today, right?
Yeah, they come on at 1:00.
Or 1?
Yeah, and then you got what's the games coming up? Then you got the Suns at 3:30. Suns Lakers. Nets Celtics at 7. Clips Mavericks at 9:30. Well, I'm looking forward to the first and the last.
Right.
I think the Lakers gonna beat the Suns and the Nets gonna beat the Celtics. And that Clippers Mavs, you don't know which way that's gonna go. I think those are two games you really don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna keep an eye on all of them.
I think the Clippers gonna come back from this.
Yeah, I got the Clippers coming back. I think because it's just I think they took their heart. You know, their hearts. Something happened to their hearts. Look. I know Luka was getting his. I want to see what happened this game. I want to see where Luka Hart is at.
They got it. Porzingis got to have an impact on this game, man. If they want to win today, you know how everybody get on AD to get to the basket,
Yeah.
Put your imprint on the game. I think Porzingis got to do that today, man.
You definitely got to do
that. Mavericks and Clippers should go to Game 6 probably, because I know they both going to be going back and forth really.
Mm-hmm.
Unless y'all think otherwise.
Oh no,
it's 6-7.
What did you say? What was you saying?
No, I said that I feel like the Dallas Mavericks and the Clippers should go to at least Game 7. All the back and forth.
Yeah, I can see a game. Yeah, either 6 or 7. That'd be crazy if the Clippers. I think the Clippers can come back and beat them. The Mavericks better not lose this game. If the Mavericks lose this game, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose this series in the sweep. Like, because I think the Mavericks, if they're gonna lose in LA, if the Clippers win today, they're gonna win in LA too. And that game 6, and the Clippers up 3-2. Sure, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. That's gonna be a hell of a series. Julius not built for the playoffs. I don't know in his first year, but look at John Young. You're right. I don't know what's up with Julius, but they all different positions. John Young, they point guard.
Yeah,
They dictate where they want to be. You know, he got to get in position. You know.
Julius could clear his name today, though. That's the main thing. He could clear his name today.
Because he gonna get it ain't gonna be good this week for him. Because they're gonna lose in New York. If they lose today, they will. Trae Young is gonna make it his business to close out in the Garden. So that's gonna be the problem. So the Knicks gotta avoid that to make sure it don't go down like that. So that way the Knicks could go up 3-2 in the Garden. I think if the Knicks win today, they're gonna win in the Garden.
Yeah, if they went to that thing, it's going 7. It's going.
Yeah. I can see the Atlanta beating them again in Atlanta and then in New York. It's roll the dice. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's true.
Right. This is one of my favorite. It's my favorite series right here, man.
Yeah, that's a good series. But the
Good
problem
series.
is the next got to make it a series tonight.
Uh-huh.
They won one in New York. We got to win one in Atlanta. It's plain and simple. They was chanting overrated and all that. You know, I hope Lonzo he can handle being a New York Knick because it's not like being a
Yeah, that's a fact.
and nothing. It's not yeah. It's like the Lakers on steroids. You know, something's just like the Lakers. You know, just like maybe a little bit more crazy.
Yeah,
The comments all over you, Julius. Look. Y'all gotta understand. Comments like
Julius.
Yeah, they gotta chill out, man. Julius, chill out.
You got people are forgetting Julius. This is his first playoff, man. He's young. This is like something.
They're gonna say it's Trae Young's the first one. They gotta work it out, man. Julius got to do his thing.
He's a different player than Trae. Trae was a whole guard.
You got to get his head back to where the basics and stuff. Y'all gotta understand. This is his first time and stuff. He's a little pumped. I don't know if people seen the interview on TNT. Shaq had told Julius, man, you need to just relax, breathe, and let the game come to you. And y'all gotta understand. Julius was like, "Yo, I'm sorry. It was just exhilarating. Fans are louder than ever. You know, we haven't seen fans in a long time. So y'all gotta understand. Don't get too much on Julius's head because he's gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let it flow. And that's why he's been where he's been now. He's, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's what's a mental game, man.
It's slowly coming to him. He got most improved. He got a lot of shit this year that came to him. That's and I wouldn't be surprised he's over pumped or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that momentum can really get to you. You know what I'm saying? He can forget all about the basics and how he got to where he is. So y'all got, I see all the comment section all over his head. It's like, man, y'all gotta give him a chance, you know?
Sometimes your shot just don't be falling, man. Sometimes it just don't be falling. But we're gonna see tonight.
I must admit, I'm starting to get a little irritated with Julius too, man. Just as a Knick fan.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
It's something got to give.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think he need to do to open up his offense?
Free throw line. You gotta get to that free throw line.
What about you?
When I saw he just needs to go back to the basics because he's not even showing me the basics of a normal post move, normal nothing. He gotta relax, get back to the basics because I think all the excitement made this dude forget about everything because that's literally what it looks like. It's like all of it just forgot. You know what I'm saying? And if you just look at it, he's like, let me just shoot it up in the air. Let me do a post fade. And I'm like, man, I'm like, bro, you got so excited. The crowd is pumping and you forgot what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gotta go back to the base.
Bully ball. That's what you do. You bully ball. Get to the free throw line. Get some shots at the free throw line. Then you want to start showing your jump shots or whatever the case may be. But you gotta be bully ball.
How do you feel like if Lonzo Ball was on the Knicks, how do you feel like he could have fixed the situation?
It would have been way more easier. First of all,
how
you would have the pick and roll game. When you do dump the ball down to Julius in the post and they do double, he could always kick it out to Lonzo. I watched Julius kick it out to Lonzo when he was on the Lakers, so Lonzo could hit the catch and shoot threes. But it's going to be mostly in transition too. It will be easy buckets in transition too with Lonzo, because the Knicks do not play fast at all. Once they grab that rebound, they walk it up the court. So they're not getting no easy baskets for no one, basically. Not that much, not a lot of times during the game.
Not no time in the game.
Yeah, truthfully, the easiest bucket was the other game when it was in Madison when they threw the lob to Toppin. That's like one of the easiest buckets they got whole game.
Yeah, Toppin. They got to get Toppin involved.
Yeah, and Toppin actually playing good in the playoff series, man. With the limited amount of minutes he gets every night.
They need to stop making him shoot all these damn threes. They need to put his guys down low.
Okay, shoot. I'm gonna let y'all see a vision, right? When the Pelicans players stars Brandon Ingram and Zion, when they weren't really playing the best, I don't know if you watched, but Lonzo Ball's IQ and ball movement led to Brandon Ingram and Zion getting back into flow. I don't know if if you watch the games, Lonzo would literally like, okay, what does Zion like to do? So I'm gonna run full speed, run to the outside, and Zion not even gonna see it. I'm gonna throw a lob up to him. Get his energy, get his mind back to where he needs to be. I seen Lonzo set Brandon Ingram up for his what's Brandon Ingram's favorite shot, the mid range.
The mid range coming off the ball screen and walking into his shot basically. When Lonzo passing the ball, he take the mid range shot right there.
Right, and I feel like if Zoe is, I feel like Zoe is playing with Julius. If Julius is overexcited and not thinking, Lonzo's amazing IQ is going to think for him. He's like, all right, bro, Julius, I got you. Let me set you up. I'm gonna tell everybody move out the way. Let me hit you up with this quick post spot, get you to the spots that you need to be, in a spot that you like to take your shots at, so you can remember, like, oh yeah, I do like taking my shot from the left side. You know what I'm saying? Or I do like taking my layup from the right side. That he's going to give him back to where he needs to be, and I really feel like that's why Lonzo can make any team. That's why he just needs to be on any team. It's just going to fit.
Yeah, Lonzo will fit on any team because who couldn't use a 6? What's Lonzo? 6'6", hovering around 6'7", point guard.
Could play the two.
Underrated speed, underrated athleticism. Underrated 3-point ability. I'm telling you, at times he might look like Steph Curry. He might have a game or two looking like he can't miss a damn thing. It's crazy. Lonzo Ball is like one of the most undervalued players in the NBA history. People don't really understand his greatness. I don't know why. I don't think people want to understand.
Just come to the Knicks. They gonna understand once he get to the Knicks, man.
Well, the Knicks will use him correctly because they have no choice.
And the thing I like about Tibbs, if you're a starter, you playing the whole game. You playing.
The fan base will love him.
And I'm just so glad for Lonzo to be. Look, it's just crazy because I feel like I'm like Julius Randle right now. I'm so pumped and so overexcited because I can't even think honestly right now because a minute ago I was just in the comment section spamming, yo, stop calling Lonzo Ball a bust. Like trying to defend Lonzo Ball with the most I can. You know what I'm saying? And people talking about he out the league, this, that.
Now, how long were you doing this?
You know what I'm saying? Now you got a whole bidding war for Lonzo. How you go from a bust to now they got a whole bidding war for him? That right there is so exciting for me right now.
But the problem is nobody want to report on it because it's not popular. They want to report on the bullshit when he put up 6 points. They don't put up when he going back to back with Curry. They don't report that game. They don't just that game. They don't talk about it. He
scored 33 points on her. Yeah.
Where was that all over ESPN? Where was the half hour talk on that? But if he comes playing bad, they need a new point guard in New Orleans. This is what Stephen A. Smith talking about. I think they need to get a point guard in New Orleans. That's what they're missing. This is bullshit. They need to
so disappointed in giving shit because they talk about he don't play defense. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I know, man.
They need to get some other people in there. Zion gonna leave.
Yeah, I think Zion gonna leave.
That's gonna be when Griffin get fired.
And don't be surprised with where he go.
I know.
You already know where he gonna end up if he leaves.
I hope so. You never know, man. That's a long time from now.
Yeah, it's a long time from now.
You don't know where the star player is gonna be going.
Yo, and the thing is, I think you said. I mean, you did.
All of them, you don't know where they're gonna be.
Right. And you said it. You said it like this is the year of you're saying that you're going to invest in Lonzo. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a big thing, and that's what people seem to forget. This ain't no trade package or he's rookie deal.
Yeah.
None of that. You're paying money for a point guard, which is named Lonzo Ball, that you've hated, that a lot of people have been hating on. That means you're investing in him. You,
Right.
you don't invest. You don't invest 20 million in Lonzo and don't make him the primary point guard. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. That's why
It
I feel
does.
like New Orleans ain't gonna pick up the option no matter what, because I think it's gonna be too much for them. And they undervalue Lonzo. And I feel like
They disrespect him too.
New Orleans has put all of their ducks in a row in so many words. Like they got enough point guards to offset. They feel they probably can offset the loss of Lonzo Ball because they got a love jam.
Yeah, they know what they was doing. They was drafting these point guards.
They could just start Bledsoe. And that's it.
Let Zoe go. Y'all got all these guards on the damn team.
Now rumors already saying they're trying to shop Bledsoe and Adams for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they gonna want some picks, right?
That's probably what's in the working. That maybe Zion in there talking about what's happening. Like, yo, you need to keep Lonzo and trade these other dudes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Zion, Brandon Ingram was like, nah, you need good Bledsoe trying. You know what I'm saying? Good Bledsoe trying us out here.
Yo, don't rule that situation out that they talking to David Griffin like, y'all need to keep Lonzo. Basically pay him. I think Lonzo wants some money too. That'd be disrespectful.
Man, I'm tired of watching Pelican games, man. I don't want to see that.
Here's my thing. If
New York.
with that money, they're gonna get rid of Brandon Ingram though.
Yeah, I can see them trading Brandon Ingram.
Because there's no way you pay Lonzo that money and you keep Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, they're a small market. Zion got to get paid.
Exactly. Zion gotta get paid too. So there's no way you keep Lonzo on that type of contract and Brandon Ingram on that type of
They
contract.
can't give out 3 max deals. They don't have enough money for Lonzo.
Right. So they have to get rid of Brandon Ingram if they keep Lonzo.
Yeah.
And then,
They have to
and
get
then if
rid
they
of
keep
before they
Lonzo,
sign Zion, before Zion get off his rookie deal or something. Especially if it's not resorting to no crazy playoff pushes. If they competing for conference finals and shit, they'll probably pay that.
I think if they keep Lonzo,
They need to hire a new coach.
yeah, and then not only hire a new coach, tell these players Lonzo is the point guard.
Right.
You're not the point guard. Like Jack Hayes, you ain't the point guard. Sit your butt down. You know.
I don't know what is it. Every time Lonzo get on the team, everybody think they're the point guard. I don't understand, bro. I don't get this, bro.
It was happening with the Lakers a little bit too.
I don't get
Caldwell
this,
Pope
bro.
was the point guard. Like
It's like people get jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see
Comes
this
on the
shit
court,
happening
make an
with
outlet
nobody
pass.
else. No other
Next thing you
point
know, the
guard.
whole team want to do outlet pass. Like, what the hell's going on?
Let me know what the other point guards getting the ball taken out their hands this much.
Thank you.
And I watched Nikhil. He ain't slick. When did Nikhil grab a rebound and throw it full court? You got that from Lonzo. Stop being slick. I seen that. I'm like, now I want to copy his moves.
None of these guys was throwing half court passes, bro. Nah, they want to throw half court passes. I don't full court passes. I don't understand it.
And
Give Lonzo his credit.
And everybody wants to. You got Steven Adams doing a crossover full court. You don't get this dude out of here. As an organization, me as a coach, okay, let's say I was the coach or the GM. If I dare saw Steven Adams run up the court and do a crossover, I would have cut this entire team. I would have blown up the entire team and man, that's a man. No.
You would have just blew it all out, huh?
Come on, man.
Yeah, I thought that Steven Adams pickup was gonna be good, but it ain't work.
Yeah, what the Steven Adams? Me too. I thought that would have been a decent. I thought that was
actually like
a quality piece. I thought they was gonna do something good with him, but I go.
Steven Adams, send him to Charlotte, man. Charlotte need a big man.
Oh yeah, I think LaMelo with Steven Adams would be good.
We good.
I,
Yeah,
I
he'll
think
fit there.
so.
Oh,
Yes.
possibly. You got a different dynamics going in Charlotte. The
Yeah.
power forward is PJ Washington. He's kind of like a stretch big. You know, he's not like Zion clogging the paint. You know, so maybe there'd be more better.
And heavy footed on defense, like Zion.
Well, what's going on, Trey? What's the deal?
What's up, man?
I can't call it. What's the deal, man?
Two traps in here.
I just took a step in the studio. Wanted to join this real quick though.
All right. So what you want to talk about, man? We're gonna give you the floor.
What do y'all think about Zoe going to the Pistons?
Yeah, I can start that off. I'll let you know before I talk. I don't like it. Y'all want to talk about that?
You don't like it?
Hell no. Are you kidding
All
me? People go to hold on, wait a second. People go to Detroit to die.
No, all right, look. I think Detroit about to blow it up though. They got Jeremy Grant for a reason.
Oh no, man. I don't like it. You from Detroit?
No, I'm not from Detroit.
Oh, I'm about to say I can't be lobbying for him.
No, not at all. You just gotta have your options open though, because anything can happen this summer.
They just draft the point guard.
And he's trash. Teams draft point guards every year.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Lonzo to the Pistons.
Lonzo and Grant.
That would be hell.
Yeah, don't make me cry, bro. I'm gonna cry if I see that happen.
I
That would be.
get into the playoffs at least though.
Actually, I ain't gonna cap. If the Pistons pick up Lonzo, I think I'd have to probably go to jail because I'll be walking in the stands cutting this shit out. I'll shut that shit down. You see me run on the court.
But
Cut this.
if they get Zoe, they're gonna make a bunch of moves though. It's just gonna be a lot of moves going on. But honestly, I think the team that people are sleeping on is the Mavs. I think the Mavs might get Zoe this summer.
Well, that's actually something I can see, but then at the same time, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, because he's gonna come off the bench.
Nah, he's gonna start. Why would he come off the bench?
He won't come off the bench, but his role will be nothing but 3-and-D.
Yeah, 3-and-D. He ain't gonna play. He ain't touching that ball or that dribbling.
You gonna have teams trying to offer him contracts to be that kind of player. I see him waving those things off.
The teams that he's gonna be a point guard at though, Clippers, Knicks, Bulls, Lakers.
He's trying to do that. I think that's what he's trying to do.
Oh yeah, facts. But I'm just throwing everything out there because you never know though.
Yeah, you're right though. Money
you
do talk.
You never know. They might throw an offer out there and he'd be like, "Damn,
man, you scared the hell out of me."
Yeah, but
That man said the Pistons, boy.
I'll be done as a fan. I'll be done.
But realistically, though, I think he might even wind up back with the Lakers. You never know. Look at the offer they just threw Dennis Schroeder.
Ain't no problem.
Didn't Dennis Schroeder decline?
Yeah.
He declined that offer.
Also, might have to maybe reunite in LA. Dude, they just declined.
I don't have a problem with that.
So they gave him like what was it, like 21 or 22 a year, and he turned that down. That's what Zoe wants.
Oh yeah, that's what Zoe wants too. Yeah, you're right. Hey, shit, I'll take him in LA before the Pistons.
That point guard position with the Lakers is an open spot right now. They need a point.
Yeah, and the way LeBron showing it, sound like he acting like he only got maybe 2 more years.
The team that most needs him is the Knicks right now. They looking bad.
Yeah, that's
they got Derrick Rose out there giving it his all.
Derrick Rose playing like he back with the Bulls.
Oh yeah, I said that earlier. Flights, Sports TV, and other guy he heard me say that. He hear me talk about how I watched how the Knicks play. They just need that ball movement. Lonzo fits everything they need. 3-point shooting, passing, defense, all that. Lonzo fits the whole what they need.
Yeah, he definitely do. We're gonna find out. We're gonna definitely find out. Man. It's gonna be crazy. Everybody stay on the same. We gonna go.
Man, and look, I don't know if y'all kind of mad like me. I'm wondering where the announcement of the rookie of the year.
Who? Oh, you talking about for LaMelo?
Yeah, where's that announcement at? They taking too long.
Yeah, they're trying to work some magic going on, man. Something fishy going on.
Yeah, they taking too long, man.
I bet you Bi and Zion are trying to lobby for him to stay.
Yeah, they need to stay away from Zoe. I don't want him staying over.
He do not need to stay there for sure. Wherever he go, I don't care where you go. Don't stay there.
Don't stay there.
Don't stay there.
Please, I don't want him to stay on Pellet. And after David Griffin
That ain't the
disrespected
way to go. Stand
for
back.
everybody. Come on.
You seen the interview with David Griffin, right?
Yeah, he trash.
Yeah, that when he started talking, I was getting mad. I'm like, nah, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, he doing too much disrespect. Somebody should have came from the other side of the screen and slapped him in his mouth.
Should have took a brick and hit him in the head. Bow.
Bro, is it okay? David Griffin, every interview sounds just like this. Tell me this don't sound like David Griffin. Yes, I just want to thank y'all for coming to the press conference. Yeah, when y'all talk about things and when we talk about the trades, it's kind of habituary to why,
The game about to start, man.
Yeah.
We
got to be done.
What time the game start?
In about another 10
Y'all
minutes.
got the Knicks winning the next game?
Yeah, we about to get up out of here and get ready for the game. But then,
I was just about to say that. Yo, Flight, thank you for letting me come on the platform, man.
No problem, Vern.
Thank you, man.
Hey, Flight, you think the Knicks gonna win today? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
I don't.
I got the Knicks winning tonight.
I bet. I didn't want to talk about Zoe today. I didn't want to mess my day up. I wanted to get your impressions of the Knicks game today.
Yeah.
Where is Flight? Yo, Flight.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I can't even hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, damn, something going on with my shit, too.
John, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear Flight.
I can't hear nobody.
I can hear you.
Oh, now I can hear you.
I got the next one in the night.
That's all right, Thrill. You don't know what you're talking about, no way.
Oh, hell no. You definitely don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, Flight, I thought the niggas...
Don't never hop on here and disrespect me again. Don't ever hop on here and disrespect me again. Don't ever let me hear.
Hey, Flight, I thought he said he couldn't hear. He can't hear. The only reason why he can't hear because he ain't trying to hear the shit I'm talking about.
I definitely, if it's bullshit, I definitely ain't trying to hear it.
Yeah, Flight, he could hear. Ain't nothing wrong with his hearing.
Hey, the next game is first.
Say what?
The next game is coming up, right? They're the first game.
Next game about to come on in 5 minutes. The
All
people
right,
they got the Hawks. Yeah, so we about to get up out of here. Vern, be ready for the next video. Hit the like button.
Knicks better. Knicks better win. Because if Knicks lose, they definitely get Lonzo.
All right, y'all take it easy.